By the way, the U.S. can thank the Haitian rebels for Louisiana and most of the states west of the Mississippi. The problems in Haiti created such a financial mess for Napoleon that he decided to raise money by selling all of France's possessions to America. The Louisiana Purchase. In today's money, he sold all that land for just about half of what the slaves of Haiti would eventually be charged for their freedom. So, for most of the first century of its existence, Haiti labored under embargoes and the burden of debt repayment, devoting the lion's share of its resources to the repayment, while also struggling with a bewildering succession of arrogant despots, leaders, or outright incompetents, some of whom adopted titles of nobility, styled themselves as emperor, and were largely lords of misrule. Then in 1910, a partnership of the U.S. State Department and the City National Bank of New York, now Citibank, bought the Banque Nationale of Haiti, Haiti's only commercial bank and its national treasury. This partnership of U.S. State Department and bankers proceeded to loot Haiti's treasury, the bank lending Haiti's money out to customers while for years paying Haiti no interest. Finally, a hue and cry convinced them to begin paying Haiti 2% interest, about half of the current going rate. In 1915, Woodrow Wilson sent the U.S. Marines to occupy Haiti in order to guard our investment. On the pretext that order must be kept, the Marines occupied Haiti for 19 years, from 1915 to 1934. It was a harsh military occupation. A form of near slavery was introduced as an archaic law from medieval France, which forced French peasants to labor on the building and maintenance of roads, was resurrected, and Haitians were forced to labor in road building. The Marines murdered Haitian patriots and managed to channel 40% of the Haitian gross national product into the pockets of American bankers. Double Medal of Honor winner Marine General Smedley Butler, in his memoirs, said of the Marines' role in putting down a popular revolt of the people, that they made of Haiti, quote, a decent place for the City National Bank boys to collect revenues in, unquote. Under this occupation, no Haitian was allowed to hold a governmental job, but amenable Haitians were put into a puppet military and trained to help maintain a half-century of U.S.-backed military dictatorship. Very importantly, the military discarded the Haitian Constitution and forbade foreigners to own land in Haiti. They rewrote the Constitution, allowing foreign ownership and opening the doors to the corporations. The U.S. kept control of Haiti's finances until 1947. Then in 1957, the CIA installed Francois Papadoc Duvalier as president for life. Between Papadoc and his successor Baby Doc, an estimated 60,000 Haitians were murdered, and educated people were driven from the country by Papadoc's goon squad, the paramilitary Tantan Makutes. Papadoc died in 1971, and his son Baby Doc reigned for another 19 years, during which time the U.S. showered him with military armaments and trained his army while he stole an estimated $800 million from the Haitian treasury. His tenure ended when President Reagan had Baby Doc flown to safety in France ahead of a popular uprising, there to enjoy all the millions he had salted away in Swiss bank accounts. While of the estimated $1.3 billion in debt still owed by Haiti, at least 40% was run up by Baby Doc, who took heavy loans from the loan-sharking hit organization for American corporations, the IMF. Among the structural adjustments demanded by the U.S. the IMF and USAID, he lowered the Haitian tariff on U.S. imports from 35% to 3%. The U.S. immediately began dumping its own subsidized agricultural products onto the Haitian market. Haitian farmers could not compete. They went bankrupt, and Haitian agriculture, which had been self-sustaining, collapsed. A country that had grown all its own rice now has to import 3/4 of its rice from the U.S. A country that had been the sugar-growing capital of the Caribbean has now to import all of its sugar, while under IMF and USAID demands that Haiti turn itself into an export economy, the hillsides of Haiti, which over the centuries had been increasingly denuded of lumber by clearing for agriculture, by poverty-stricken people desperate for charcoal for cooking and heating, and by heavy logging by foreign companies, those hillsides were further denuded of trees for lumber, leaving them fit for nothing but soil erosion, the spawning of mudslides, and the loss of all their topsoil. Bankrupted farmers converged on Port-au-Prince by the hundreds of thousands in search of jobs which could be had in with the American corporations now busily setting up their apparel manufacturing sweatshops there, most through cloaking front organizations to whom they subcontracted. Disney, Kmart, JCPenney, Walmart, Hanes, Levi's, to name a few, and most baseballs are also made in Haiti. Unfortunately, there were not enough jobs to go around, but the farmers had nowhere else to go. Slums sprung up, people building one cheap and unsafe structure after another, one on top of another. Poverty was endemic. Those lucky enough to get jobs slaved for pennies an hour. A lucky worker might get the legal Haitian minimum daily wage of $2.40. On the other hand, a worker probably got the illegal, the widespread and winked at wage of 64 cents a day. Well over 50% of the population lived and continues to live on less than $1 a day. Starvation became rampant. Many mothers were reduced to feeding their children mud pies to fill their bellies. Many Haitians crammed themselves into little boats and made desperate attempts to sail to America. Those who didn't perish at sea were turned back by the Coast Guard and government officials or jailed for deportation, while Cubans, making similar desperate attempts, were given asylum. And all the while, the U.S., through its loan sharking branch, the IMF, and its criminal branch, the CIA, and its thugs masquerading as good guys branch, USAID, made good and sure that no move was made to ease the lot of the Haitian people, that the minimum daily wage was not raised, so that corporate sweatshops continued to have plenty of slaves, desperate to earn even pennies an hour, so that social programs were cut back or abandoned altogether, so that education was defunded, and medical programs for the people were ignored. In 2002, for instance, under George W. Bush, the U.S. canceled hundreds of millions of dollars in loans earmarked for public projects such as education and road building. Anyone remember that log jam out at the airport now, with the humanitarian aid not getting moved out due to lack of decent roads? And a dirty, unspeakable trade also grew up out of this poverty, which was and is heavily patronized by people from the United States and worldwide who take sexual vacations in Haiti, exploiting not only adults but children.